Hi all, in this week's Vlogmas, we are going to be taking you along for some holiday baking. So today's plan is, yesterday I mixed up the dough. The dough has to sit overnight and rise. It's a yeast dough. And this happens to be a family recipe passed down from my family. And it's kolaches, but it's not like the fold over cookie kolaches that you might be thinking. They're round, kind of a breakfast type of pastries, I guess, if you will. So anyways, got the dough mixed up yesterday. This morning I got up early and mixed up the various different fillings, and now we're gonna roll the dough out, cut it into round circles, put it onto cookie trays, let them rise. We've got the fire going, so it'll be nice and toasty for the dough to rise, and then in about a couple hours or so, we'll fill them. So yeah, taking you along on this. Hope you enjoy it.
All right, we're going to rewind the clock back to this morning as I mix up this filling, and I thought I would kind of elaborate on the traditional kolache or kolache, depending on how you want to say it. So the traditional one was always made open-faced, and there were kind of traditional or common fillings, which would be prunes, poppy seed, apricot, apple, blueberry, and raspberry. We are making cherry, blueberry, pineapple, apple, and poppy seed. So eventually, going back in time again, these open-faced kolaches they took them to work. So a man would put them in his lunchbox and take him to work. And the men, rumor has it, told the wives to eventually fold this pastry over or ask the wives to make them neater, because what would happen is in their lunch bucket, as you can imagine, they would get all scrambled around and the filling would end up dumping out. So that's why you see some kolache or kolache recipes with folded over pastries. However, we're making the traditional version where you let rise. So anyways, a little bit more of a history there, and now back to rolling out the dough. And now all we have left to do is wait a few hours. However, through the magic of YouTube, voila.
Uh-oh. Nice and puffy. Yummy, yum. Yummy, yummy. They puffed up good.
Squish. Must make a well so all the juice doesn't run out.
kolache is done and we are moving on to a cookie. When we were in Charleston about a month ago or so now, they had these Benne wafers, B-E-N-N-E, and I think they're pronounced Benny. At any rate, if you're from Charleston, South Carolina, you probably know exactly what I'm talking about, but they were really good, and so I'm gonna attempt to make some. We'll see how it goes.
I had a hard time finding Benne seeds, so I ended up getting sesame seeds, which they say you have to toast them to use in this recipe. So that's what we're doing here.
Matt was just wondering why I didn't get the electric mixer out.
This video is sponsored by KitchenAid. I'm the aid.
I mean, the mixer is sitting right there. And the kitchen is all the way over there.
Clearly it's just decoration. You know, you buy these nice mixers so they look good. Most people put them on their counters, but clearly it's just a decoration.
And now it's time to get these cookies into the oven so we can do a little taste test.
They're definitely flattening out. Kind of funny. We went from a big puffy pastry to a really flat wafer type of cookie. Alright all, we're going to dig into these cookies tonight and enjoy them. And we'll see you for more baking in a bit. Yummy yum. Hi all, baking day again, and this time we're going to do some poppy seed and nut rolls with that same dough that we did for the little round kolache. So I mixed the dough up again yesterday, got it in the fridge, and it's been rising overnight, and now it's time to roll it out and yeah, make some nut and poppy seed rolls. Got the fire going again, so if you hear some crackling, that's what that is. And yeah, let's go.
Precision at its finest. Don't get your dough outside the lines. Such an artiste.
And now we need to let all of these rise for a couple hours. And this year we decided to try our hand at some cinnamon rolls. So these look pretty darn good. We're going to find out. And once again, through the magic of YouTube TV, voila, everything has been baked. And I really wish you could smell this through the TV or whatever you're watching on. Smells so good in here. But now for the real test. Let's cut these puppies open and see what they look like. Is everything done? Oh yeah, that's beautiful. Nice flaky dough. And we really fill our rolls up a lot. So these look so good. Can't wait to try them.
Hi all, one more cookie recipe that I'm gonna bake with you all, and that is spritz cookies. They happen to be one of my favorite, and speaking of which, if you guys have any favorite cookies, whether they're Christmassy or not Christmassy, I'd love to know. And if you could share the recipe with me, I'd love to know that too. Specifically, actually, if you have any Scottish shortbread cookies. They're one of my favorite cookies, and I don't have a good recipe for it. So if you have one, please share. A couple more things to add too. First of all, our antique mixer here. I think this might be from college. It's that old, but it's still going. So hopefully it still is anyways. And then when I designed this kitchen, I completely forgot to put a plug in the island, which is crazy because when we designed our last kitchen, that was a specific thing that I added in there. So the plug over there, and I'm going to be mixing on top of the stove. Not ideal, but it works. Also, if you hear whirling in the background, apologize. I just turned the oven on and well, it whirls. We also have no ground salt in the house. It's just not something that we have on hand. So I just take our coarse ground salt and use our salt grinder and grind it. I don't know if that's okay or not, but all the recipes seeming to come out okay. And I figure, I don't know, I guess salt is salt, right? I don't know. Tell me if I'm wrong here. My help has arrived.
For you.
And he's made me a tasty Christmas beverage.
Cinnbernilla.
Which is?
Cinnamon schnapps, Christmas beer, and vanilla vodka.
Yummy.
Yay.
It's really good.
And apparently I'm early also.
Why are you early?
This looks like dough, not a cookie. I came for the cookies.
I just took a sip of drink. Almost made me spill the drink out. Oh yeah, the dough is not ready for cookies yet. Or the dough is not a cookie yet. Oh, grief. One sip and I can't talk. The secret to spritz cookies is putting your cookie trays in the fridge so that they're nice and cold, and that way when you press onto the tray, the cookie sticks to it. So that's the secret. Cookie tray in the fridge. And yes, we have a turkey in here. And yes, I know it's way after Thanksgiving, but we're having second Thanksgiving this weekend.
Free turkey, thanks, Giant Eagle. Uh-oh, I left it too fat. Guess we're starting over. I would also say shout out to Pampered Chef. I don't know if they still make these or if they're even around, but this thing presses perfect. Once you get the first one out, they press perfectly.
It is a nice tool.
Just watch.
Not sponsored.
Watch me. Not yet. This is so depressing.
Jeez.
Whoosh. Whoa, what's happening there?
Oh, after you just said they worked out so
Oh, I didn't put the thing in. Usually you gotta put the thing in. I'm like, what the? It's a nuclear explosion.
It's something.
Oh my goodness.
A witch's hat, perhaps.
Christmas is ruined. Whoops. Take two. Look how perfect. every time. Stacy says, if only I was this perfect.
It's a little mesmerizing, really.
Click, click, click. Oh, 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 who wouldn't go? Oh, oh, wait, maybe one more. Oh no, that's it. Look how perfect that is. And then you just reload. Now the fun part, folks. Now the fun part.
We're getting fancy.
I don't think it's fancy. I don't think that's the word. Yay, sorrel flowers. My favorite kind. Oh, look at that. That's close. Let's not smush them.
Don't smush them.
Don't smush them. Remember those color theory questions you were asking me?
Yeah.
Look, if you mix them all,
What do you get?
like mud,
Exactly.
what's red and green supposed to do?
They make mud. That is correct.
Seems like green is a little more overpowering.
Well, it's because we didn't have as much red food coloring in the red, but...
It's kind of still green.
Oh, God. It's green.
There it is. The best cookie of all.
It's a little bit green still, I guess. What happened?
Christmas rookie? What Christmas rookie? Go-go-do-go-do. Also, coming soon, Christmas Wookie. Hint, hint.
Matt just says this looks green, but then he put this next to it, and he could see the difference. He is colorblind to a certain extent, but
Look, if you look closely, you can see the number 42.
why 42?
I don't know, that's like the test where it's red and green and you see numbers. It's in there. Just keep looking.
Okay, my battery is gonna die, so yeah, we'll let you go here.
Kind of like my jokes.
Thanks so very much for watching and following along. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget, give it a thumbs up. Consider subscribing if you're not subscribed. Oh, and don't forget, let me know what your favorite Christmas cookie recipe is or just cookie recipe in general. And if you have a shortbread recipe, please share. Thanks again. See you in the next one. Bye for now.